Hey students, this is the Panda. Welcome to Master of English. Welcome to another class of first CHSE compulsory English. We're in the middle of the chapter, standing up for yourself. We have already completed 2 units. So let us see the 3rd unit of the chapter. Really, I'm already standing up for yourself. और 2 units पढ़ी सारी रेड विषय आम जानी सारी ऑथर विषय आम जानी पारिचे वर्तमान ऑथर जो फियर थिला डर भितर से डरटा को जय करने कौन सब कर लेट्स सी इन दिस यूनिट 3 of standing up for yourself. Okay, let's start. I wanted to conquer my fear of red. I wanted to conquer my fear of red. Conquer जितेवा. Conquer my fear of red. मोर जो रेड प्रति भय थिला से भय को मु जितिबा पई चाहूतली. So I wrote a poem about him. That's why I wrote a poem about him. मु कोन कहली ता विषय रे कविता लिखली. का विषय रे रेड विषय रे कविता लिखली. This was my first piece of journalism in verse. And this was the poem was the first piece of journalism by me in the form of verse. Verse कहले कविता, verse कहले छंद. तो प्रथम छंदाकृति रो गोटे सांबादिकता प्रकार कविता थिला या. सांबादिकता कहले कोनोसी जनक विषय खबर प्रकाश करिवो से कविता रे खबर प्रकाश करा हेतले कार विषय रे रेड विषय रे. The whole street knew it by heart. Everybody came to know about my writing. समस्ते जानी गले से जो वर्ष लिखाई थिला ता विषय जहा लिखाई थिला माने से गली रे समस्त लोक जानी गले समस्ते ता घृणा करथिले it by heart and exalted means interested they are interested or you can say joy आनंद हेले से माने जे किए तो कम से कम जने लोग बाहरला जे तार अगेंस्ट रे किछ कहूछ. They were very interested, the people were very interested, exalted with triumphant hatred कहले घोड़ा hatred कहले कौन पहले scorn घृणा. ट्रायम्फेंट कहले कौन पहले ट्रायम्फेंट कहले विजय जय भाव विजय सते कि गुणा उपरे भल मानकर विजय हैला से भले समस्ते मते आशीर्वाद कले मते प्रशंसा कले. One morning on my way to school गोटे दिन सकाळ ही थाए मु स्कूल को जाउ थाए. Way to school I suddenly came upon what Red and his lieutenants. I suddenly, what happened, came upon Red and his lieutenants. All of a sudden, what happened? I was just in front of those people, the spooked people. Shei Lokman Red Avatar Chamcha Manankar Samna Samni Morhela. What is Sakale? His eyes seemed to bore through me. मत लगुला तार आखि तार नजरटा मो देह भीतर गली जाउछ. It was fixed and he was just looking crookedly towards me. The poet started insulting. Insult करिवा आरंभ हैला. स्टार्ट कला के रेड the poet अरे कवि की रे के कहला. He drawled DRAWLED भर्सना करिवा गाली दबा. He drawled. Who drawled? Red drawled to whom? To the poet. He drawled, smiling crookedly. हसुथिला crookedly तार उद्देश्य मंद. crookedly बोले केमती माने डरावना हस माने इंसल्ट कला भलिया हस अपदस्थ कला भाया. स्माइलिंग क्रुकेडली दुष्टामी हस थिला. क्रुकेडली दुष्टामी कहले दुष्टामी. दुष्टा में who was smiling crookedly? Red was smiling crookedly. Okay, next, crookedly. So you write verses. ताहले तू कविता लिखुच रे पुओ हैं बोलो कविता लिखुचु किए कहला रेड स्माइलिंग डू दे राइम मिसुची तो जो कविता लिखुचु से कविताटा मिसुची तो किए कहला रेड यस red's hand darted into his pocket thoughted enter dotted कहले enter dotted means enter dotted entered into his pocket रे हाथ पुरेला से dotted okay into his pocket and came out armed with its knuckle duster pocket रे हाथ पुसला बाहर कला knuckle duster किए बाहर कला red बाहर कला knuckle duster it flashed like lightning and struck my head flashed like lightning visually मारला भलिया मते लागिला तार shining and you know what yes what struck my head मो मुंड रे बाजिला जोर रे बाजिला I fell down streaming with blood संगे संग मुंडरू रक्त बोही गला मोर मुंड फाटी गला मु पड़ी गले तळे मुंडरू रक्त बाहरु थाए and lost consciousness कहले चेता शून्य हवा consciousness कहले चेता lost consciousness कहले चेता शून्य हवा मु चेता शून्य हेगिरी पड़ी गली this was my first remuneration कहले पाउना remuneration कहले पाउना remuneration पाउना पाउना फर्स्ट रेम्युनरेशन एज ए पोएट कवि हिसाब रे प्रथम पुरस्कार मोर थिला प्रथम पाउना मोर थिला ओके एज ए पोएट आई स्पेंड सेवरल डेज इन बेड हॉस्पिटल रे म बहुत दिन रहिली बहुत माने दिन रहिबा को पडिला व्हेन आई वेंट आउट जेतळ म आसिली हॉस्पिटल रो डिस्चार्ज कि वेंट आउट विथ माय हेड स्टिल बैंडेज से पर्यंत मोर मुंडे रे बैंडेज लागितिला स्टिल बैंडेज्ड आई अगेन सॉ रेड म पुनी थरे काकू देखिली रेड को देखिली अगेन सो रेड आई स्ट्रगल्ड विथ माय सेल्फ मो निज सहित संग्राम करथिली निज सहित निज भितरे मोर आंदोलन सृष्टि होतला रिवोल्यूशन स्टार्ट होतला and when I went out with my shade still bandage I again saw I struggled with myself but lost and took to my heels जे मोर मन कहतला जा ताको सामना कर ता पाखकु जा किंतु मु जाई परिली नाही मु पुणी थर फेरी आसिली एट होम आई रोल्ड ऑन माय बेड घर को जाई कि मु बेड ऊपर पड़ी गली बेड ऊपर पड़ी गली मोर मन रे ग्लानी अवसाद पूर्ण होई गथिला बीटिंग माय पिलो व्हाट आई वाज डूइंग बीटिंग माय पिलो मोर तकिया को मु बड़े बार लागिली रागरे आई बीटिंग माय पिलो and pounding it in same and impotent fury at my cowardice pounding it pound कहले बड़ेबा जोरे बड़ेबा pound कहले जोरे बड़ेबा pounding it in same कहले कौन पिले लज्जा same and impotent का पुरुषता impotent का पुरुषता इम्पोर्टेंट कहले कापुरुषता मोर भीरुता उपरे मु निज को निजे घृणा करुथिली ओके पाउंडिंग विथ फ्यूरी कहले फियर एंगर फ्यूरी एंगर राग an impotent fury at my cowardice कहले भीरुता मोर भीरुता को घृणा करुथिली मोर भीरुता ऊपर निज ऊपर राग करुथिली I made up my mind means decided I made up my mind to vanquish 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 means to win to overcome okay so to win so I made up my mind to vanquish it at whatever cost and on that day I decided je mu kemti hele mo bhitor thiba bhiruta ମୋ ଭିତରେ ଥିବା ଡର ରେଡ୍ ପ୍ରତି ଯୋଉ ଡର ଥିଲା ତାକୁ ମୁଁ ବିଜୟ ହାସଲ କରିବି ତାକୁ ଜିତିବି. So that's all from the unit 3. And let's see, think it out questions. Whatever questions are there. What are the first thing the narrator did to overcome his fear of red? He wrote a poem. How did the people in the streets respond to the poem? The people in the streets, they knew it by heart and exalted it with triumphant hatred. How did rage explain the expression triumphant hatred? Triumphant hatred means, you know, if you are just hate someone and you are winning that person, that is called triumphant hatred. How did Raid sneer the narrator? Raid, how did he insult the narrator? Wow. While the author was going to school at the time, he saw Raid and his lieutenant, and Raid told him, "Yeah, you are the poet. So you are writing verses, do the rhymes like this." What are the result of his first encounter with Raid? The author was being beaten off with the knuckle duster of Raid, and he was being unconscious and hospitalized. Then this was my first remuneration as a poet. Was the narrator happy with his reward as a poet? No. The narrator was not happy with the remuneration. What was a more difficult situation for the narrator? To be injured by Raid or to overcome his fear of Raid when he saw Raid after his injury? To overcome his fear of Raid when he saw Raid. That is the most important thing for the narrator. What is the result of his second encounter with Raid? In the second encounter, the author wanted to go there, but his conscience, restrict him to go there, and he came to bed and pounded his pillow with fury of his impotent fury of cowardice. That's all for today. If you are new to my channel, put your thumbs on subscribe buttons and like and share the videos. That anybody can see that. Thank you.